finally time. I'm playing old school RuneScape. I've been playing RuneScape for over 20 years, but it's only been on mostly RuneScape 3. I'm about like level 70 stats on my main on old school RuneScape, but I wouldn't consider that as a hardcore player. But without further ado, let's get through Tutorial Island and head over and create an Iron Man. Alright, so I'm here at the Iron Man tutor where I'm going to talk to him and ask him, hey, which Iron Man can I be? So I'm going to change my mode to, instead of a standard player, to an Iron Man, of course. And I have all these options: hardcore, ultimate, standard, group mode, and all that. I'm going to choose standard. I do require a pin to play as an Iron Man. So I'm going to set this up, head over to the wizard, and head over to Lumbridge. Okay, so I made it here to Lumbridge, and I'm going to go ahead and store all these items from Tutorial Island into my bank account. And then I'm going to head over to the Lumbridge mining area to gather a bunch of ores, tin, and copper. That way I can make bronze bars. And I want to get to at least to where I can make bronze arrow tips. I know that's not the most efficient way, but the arrow tips will come in handy just to get my range level up in the future. Okay, so I'm here at the Lumbridge Swamp where I'll be gaining the copper and tin that I need for these bronze bars, which is located here on the map, in case you're wondering. I think everyone knows where this is located, but I'm just going to be gathering this until I reach enough resources to get enough smithing levels that I want. I know the algorithm's changed, but leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. This way I know you're enjoying this video. Thank you. And we have reached level 5 smithing. Let's go. We're moving up on. I think I'm going to need at least 2 more levels to get the bronze arrowheads. No, I'm good to make them now. All right, so I'm going to go and start making bronze arrowheads at the Varrock smithing location right at the bank. Everyone knows which one I'm talking about, the northwest one. All right, I finished all 70 bronze bars and got 10,050 bronze arrows tips. I don't have the wood to make the shafts and feathers to turn them into feathered shafts to make the, arrows that I want. However, I think I'm going to head back to Lumbridge and do some quests is what I'm thinking. All right, I'm back in Lumbridge, and you'll never guess the quest I'm going to start. The iconic cook's assistant is what I'm starting with. I went ahead and gathered everything I'm going to need for this quest: 3 coins, bucket of milk, pot of flour, and eggs. Everyone in Gielinor history should know where to get this stuff, so I'm not going to explain it. So what am I do? What am I to do, as he would say? What's wrong? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm in this terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. I've forgotten to buy the ingredients. I'll never get them in time now. He'll sack me. What will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after. Would you help me, please? Of course. Yes, I'll help you. Oh, thank you, thank you. I need milk, egg, and flour. I'd be very grateful if you can get them for me. And I have all the ingredients on me already. That's an odd coincidence. Where are you planning on making a cake to? Not exactly. I just had an odd feeling you might be needing these ingredients. If I see a cook, I presume they're food of some kind. Luckily guess, I suppose. Well, thank you. Hand them over, please. You hand the cook over the ingredients, and you've brought me everything I need. I am saved. Thank you. So do I get to go to the Duke's party? I'm afraid not. Only the big cheese get to dine with the Duke. I do like cheese, though. Well, maybe one day I'll be important enough to sit on the Duke's table. Sir, at the Duke's table, my bad. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. Boom. That's Cook's Assistance complete, 300 XP in cooking, and 1 quest point. Total quest points is 1. I thought I needed a coin. I don't know why I thought that. Leave me at level 4 cooking. Alright, so I'm over in Lumbridge still. I gathered my ball of wool, and it's time to start the quest called Sheep Shearer. What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps leaving all my gates open and letting all my sheep out, are you? I'm going for a quest. You're after a quest, you say? Actually, I could do with a bit of help.
My sheep are getting mighty woolly. I'd be much obliged if you could shear them. And while you're at it, spin the wool for me too. Yes, that brings me 20 balls of wool, and I'm sure I could sort out some sort of payment. Of course, there's a small matter of the thing. What do you mean, the thing? Well, now, no one has ever seen the thing. That's why we call it the thing, because we don't know what it is. Some says it's black-hearted shapeshifter, hungering for souls and hardworking, decent folks like me. Others say it's just a sheep. Well, if he was hardworking, why won't he do it himself? Well, I don't have all day to stand around and gossip. Are you going to shear my sheep or not? Yes. In fact, Fred, funnily enough, I actually have 20 balls of wool already on me. Have you been shearing my sheep without permission? No, well, maybe. They just look a little woolly. Surely you like a shave once in a while, too. It's rude to shave another person's without permission. Don't be coming at me with them shears. I'm sorry, I'll ask permission next time. I guess no real harm was done, or he says harm. Hand the balls over and we can put this whole thing behind us. You give the Fred 20 balls of wool. That's the last of them. I guess I'd better pay you then. All right, that's another quest complete. We got 1 quest point, 150 crafting XP, and 60 coins. That's leaving us with 2 quest points, along with level 3 crafting. While I was over here at the Swamp of Lumbridge, I talked to Abigail, who was screaming for help because there was a murder in the Mistland area. And basically, it was a couple of her friends. They were all hanging out at Drainer Manor. And turns out they ended up being the murderer, Abigail and Huey. And basically, I needed to stop that. After solving the murder and putting down the people who were killing them, I went outside to talk to Mandy, who was the person I saved during the quest. That was quest complete. I got 1 quest point, 600 crafting XP, an uncut ruby, emerald, and sapphire, and a total of quest points of 3. This left me at level 7 crafting. Up next, I decided to go get some fishing levels up. I got to level 15 fishing, along with going to the Lumbridge range and getting to level 20 cooking. Up next, I went over to the chicken pen over here in Lumbridge, collected all the feathers, reached level 100 on the total level. I got to level 5 strength, and I'm going to stay here for a bit. And 1 million years of killing these yummy chickens, we've reached level 20 strength. We're moving on up there. And there we go. We reached level 20 attack, moving up on there. And now we also reached level 23 combat as well. So right up next is defense. All right, we've reached level 20 defense now. As you can see, I'm moving up there with the feathers, 4,305. We got a good chunk of them. That'll be a good starting point for getting my fletching level up, along with getting my range up. That's huge. So let's make this happen. As you can see here, I got to level 10 thieving. I want to get this up some so I can start stealing from the master farmers and farmers. That way I can start gaining seeds to start getting my farming level up. This is the only nice way I know of to get seeds, so it's a start. All right, so I started out getting some wood for my fletching, and I'm doing this right outside the Lumbridge Castle, if you're wondering. And I got a crap ton of arrow shafts. I reached level 10 fletching, which is huge. We're getting up there. All right, I'm going to wrap up today's video here. Here are the banking stats for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't liked the video already, I would highly appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.